The Sun. The star at the center of the solar system. A massive, nearly perfect sphere of hot plasma. We treat the sun like it's permanent. It's the clock we set our lives by, and the gravity that keeps everything anchored. But scientifically speaking, it's a countdown we never think about. Scientists say the sun won't burst for billions of years. But what if they're wrong? What if it's tomorrow? This is when reality breaks. And here's what would happen if the sun exploded tomorrow. It has been burning for 4.5 billion years, and it has enough fuel for about 5 billion more. But what if the laws of physics broke, and the sun decided to skip to the end right now? You'd expect to see the end coming. Maybe a giant fire wall in the sky. But if our sun actually detonated, the scariest part isn't what you would see, it's what you wouldn't. Light takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel from the sun to Earth. Whatever happens to the sun, Earth won't feel it until those 8 minutes pass. That means if the sun exploded this second, nothing would look different yet. You would still feel the warmth on your skin. The Earth would still orbit a star that technically doesn't exist anymore. For 8 minutes, the planet wouldn't even know it's already over. The last sunrise wouldn't be tomorrow morning. It would arrive 8 minutes late. But the moment that clock runs out, the illusion shatters. And before the heat even finishes the job, radiation starts rewriting life at the cellular level. To survive something like this, Earth would need to be dozens of light years away. The side of Earth facing the sun, flash cooked and stripped bare in seconds. But if you were on the night side, you'd see the moon flare up like a white-hot ember and then disappear into the brightness. And then the ride really begins. Without the sun's mass to hold on to us, Earth would be flung out of its orbit. We would become a rogue planet drifting into the cold black emptiness of space. Survival would technically be possible, but not on the surface. Humanity would have to burrow deep underground. Even if you survive, you'd never see daylight again. And humans aren't built for that. We would rely on geothermal energy from the Earth's core, just to keep the lights on. We wouldn't be farming with sunlight anymore. We'd be eating mushrooms and lab-grown food in fortified bunkers. But here is the real problem. Without sunlight, the first war wouldn't be over land. It would be over heat. Up above, the planet would turn into something unrecognizable. Within a few weeks, the surface temperature would drop so low that the atmosphere itself would change states. It wouldn't just snow water, it would eventually rain liquid oxygen and nitrogen. The air we breathe would freeze solid and fall to the ground. But hey, take a deep breath. Physics says our sun is too small to go supernova. It simply isn't massive enough. But that's exactly why this is terrifying. Because when reality breaks, rules don't matter. In reality, it's not going to end quickly. Instead of a bang, we get a slow, billions of years long roast. The sun will get hotter, brighter, and swell up into a red giant, likely swallowing the very world it created. It seems like a hopeless ending. Unless we have a backup generator waiting in the wings. Look at Jupiter. It's massive. It's made of the same stuff as the sun. Scientists call it a failed star. But what if we could fix that failure? What if we could ignite the gas giant and turn our solar system into a binary star system? Could Jupiter save us when the sun dies? Well, that's another reality break to uncover. Subscribe, because we're definitely going there soon.